to an all new Wannabeez.
Fellow ant, a wannabe.
Yep.
None other than Dr. D from Telling
Oh, we're gonna put that out like that.
Oh, we're gonna put it out there because she
Oh,
she
boy.
deserves the credit.
She does. I need like a handful of Cheez-Its to fucking make me feel whole. And I've tried all of these vapes, and this one's my favorite, and that one's my favorite, and this one tastes like this, and that one. John the Squatter.
John the Squatter.
John-
I got squatters rights, guy. Fuck you.
That's awesome.
You better bring the fucking noise, cause we don't got shit to talk about.
What do I have? I mean, we never really got to talk about the fight that I got into at Sensi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, gotta do that.
We could talk about that. I gotta be honest though, I'm a little tired about talking about it.
We haven't even heard about it.
I
guys.
know. That's the shit. It's been like
You're a
2 weeks at
celebrity.
this point. Gula, you bring us in.
Bring the noise.
We need that Gula power.
Hey, get out of here. What are you doing?
There it
What are you
is.
fuckers doing over there? Close the door. Toby. Don't you got some gay for pay to be doing somewhere? Probably. Yeah, okay. I heard you got a fucking you got a client. You're not only a client, you're the president of the Gay for Pay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you own services, guy.
Gay for Pay LLC. Toby.
Tony is back at it again.
The Tuggy Toby.
Tubby Tobies. Toby tube sock.
The Tube Sock Toby.
Tube sock Toby, baby.
Two Tug Toby. What's going on?
Hello, and welcome to an all new Wannabeez. Always in the beehive. With me is John Van Hook
Hey everybody.
and Justin Kyle.
Let's go!
What the fuck? You stole my let's go? That's some bullshit, guy. Yo, whatever the bullshit thing that Justin says.
Hey, Gula, what's Toby bothering you for? What's he want you to do?
Nothing. He just came in here and he was he was just looking at me, flipping me off. So I had to set him straight, guy.
Just call him gay over and over and over until he leaves.
Yeah. It's basically just we just yell at each other and call each other queers.
It's love.
All the time, every day.
Yeah, I love even into the 40s, like the brother camaraderie still stands strong with the gay jokes and the fucking flipping each other. Just to stand in a doorway and flip him off until he like you probably do it for 3 minutes until you look up and make eye contact with it.
It's funny you say that because we go to work at the same time, so we go to work for the same time. So I'm like, the other day we're driving. He's on the side. We've got this like 2-lane. It used to be a highway. It's Route 6 we call it, and it goes all the way to from Maine all the way to California. But that's besides the point. He pulls up on the side of me. What do you think the first thing he did when I looked over? What do you think was the first thing he did?
Well, since he was driving, he probably couldn't show you his ass.
Yeah, I was either mooned you or pulled his cock out. One of the other.
I look over and he flips me off. So I fucking rolled down my window and I was like, "Why are you being such a queer?" He said, "I don't know. It's just the way I am." So that was the whole thing.
That's
Toby.
awesome. Wow.
Yeah. Wow. A gay for pay is like literally what we call each other every day. But what I usually say is he does it for free.
Mm-hmm.
He's gay for pay, but he does it for free.
What's new, guys? I feel like I haven't done this in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it seems like
you haven't because you haven't been dedicated.
He just got out of the hospital, right?
Yeah, I was on the end of the pipe.
That was crazy.
For a minute.
You were knocking on the Grim Reaper's door a little bit.
Yeah.
What the fuck was going on?
They were like, "Oh, it's gas."
Well, I mean, in a way, it
He
was
has a
actually.
little headache. His tummy hurts.
In a
Went to the
at
doctor and he
first,
was like, "Oh, I'm
everybody,
dying. I'm dying, guys." No, you just haven't fought it yet, guy. You have to fought in
yeah,
the morning. You know what I'm saying? Relieve the pressure.
you know that's supposed to come out. Um, no,
That's
everybody had influenza A at first, which you would
Oof.
think would be the nasty one, but it was like we had the common cold, and that kind of like opened the door um, for any other germ in the world to come in, and that next one was influenza. So then that ran through the house, and then all in a matter of like literally a week and a half, and then after that, I not 100% confirmed, but I would say it's very likely that we had some sort of like neurovirus type deal come through because then we had like everybody had a stomach bug after that, high fevers and vomiting and the works. And then after that, I just had like it seemed like I had all of it, and I was slightly recovered at the very base of my rib cage, but at the top of my stomach, it was just like a pressure like you wouldn't believe. And it was kind of like burps, but like I would burp and that wouldn't exactly make it go away. And then it just, anytime I ate anything, it was horrible. So I ended up like actually doing a rare move and going to the hospital to get their advice on it. And they said it was just um, like a viral gastritis or some shit like that. So it really was just kind of gas related, but it was a caused by like all the different kind of like flu pills I would take and the acetaminophen and shit like that, like tearing away at your stomach
God
constantly.
damn.
And I wasn't really eating the whole week either, so it's not like it had a lot of cushion in my stomach. So
Jeez.
I just had like lasting ailments following up on every sickness in the fucking book besides COVID.
Well, it reminded me of because right around this time of the last year, I was in the hospital. I was just
Damn.
like, God damn, me and John are like one year apart.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember that actually.
Yeah, I was. But you know what? At least you got it. You got it done before, the summer, the spring. You got it out of the way before anything big happens. So, I mean, hopefully you're good for a little bit, right? Like that's how I
Yeah.
always look at sick. I'm like, at least it's over with, and I'm good for a second, right? Right?
Mhm.
Right?
Absolutely. You know what I was kind of thinking? Should we just announce it?
We've been tiptoeing
Should we
around it
just
for
say it?
fucking.
We've been tiptoeing. I think it's close enough. There's people who have made the comment that have like almost made it seem like we haven't been like tiptoeing around it enough. Like people almost are just assuming at this point
Yeah.
that I'm going to Key West.
Yep.
So the cat's out of the bag. All right, everybody, we're just gonna say it now.
The full
Um,
Wannabeez crew is gonna be at Q West this year. That's fucking.
Yeah. Spoilers. Yeah. So I'm gonna be there. Not it wasn't by my doing.
No.
I want to throw that out there. Wasn't by I was not like, you know what? I deserve this. I should be there. I was totally gonna accept my peon status in life and just not really know if I would even have been able to go, but just all around just decide that I have no business being there. But somebody stuck their neck out, a fellow ant, a wannabe,
Yep.
none other than Dr. D from Tell 'em
Oh, we're
Steve
gonna put
Dave
it. We're gonna
Dane.
put that out like that,
Well,
man?
we're gonna put it out there because
Oh
she deserves
boy.
the credit.
She
I'm not sure if
does.
she said not to say it. I don't think she did.
Well, I was
But,
hoping to do because we're obviously recording a Wannabees with her. Like that's
course.
happening when we're in Key
Yeah,
West.
yeah.
So, dude, when Dr. D reached out to us and was just like, "Is John going to Key West?" And I had to be like, "No." It's just kind of for the same reason I was just like, I just don't know if it's in the cards for him, and I don't really want to bug John and make it a thing and then upset him. I'm like, and then she was just like, well, what if I just bought the ticket for him? I was like, what? What? Like, what? What if I just spend $500 to get him there?
John has made it. He has made it to Z status of
B
celebrity
status.
and Z B status, and he
That's awesome.
people are buying things for him now.
Well, what would have started out as an interview for Dr. D has quickly
Next it'll
turned
be
into an interrogation because she needs to fucking answer for this. What kind of psychotic activity is this buying this random person a $500
That's what.
fucking purchase?
Uh
No matter what it was. Let's say it was an iPad.
huh.
Insane. Absolutely
I was just
insane
gonna say that,
activity.
John. I was
Like,
literally just gonna
could have
say
just as
next you're gonna
easily
get fucking
been an iPad.
iPads.
Oh my
Like,
god.
so I mean, I understand. She must do well for herself, Doctor
Yeah.
D. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you sound madly successful, and to be
I know for a fact that Dr. D is a weekly wannabe listener. She keeps up. She keeps up. So she's gonna hear
wow.
this. So
She was she was my first autograph.
yep. Yep.
She was literally
Nice.
my first autograph, and I didn't even know that it was her at that first situation.
Yeah,
But
we actually ended up hanging out with Dr. D a lot last year at Q West.
she-
She
yeah,
sat at the Margaritaville like table with us during karaoke and had a meal and shit with us, and like we just had no idea that it was like the Dr. D. You know what I mean? It's just not like she's gonna like just go out and say
Dr.
it.
D.
Yeah.
oh, you're that Dr. D?
Yeah. I don't think it was until I think curators
Curator
thing
event,
when
the
she came
curator
up.
event.
And I think
Yeah,
Beth introduced us. She was like, "Oh,
yeah.
this is Doctor, but don't say anything. No, she doesn't want anybody to know." Like, wow. So, dude,
Oh shit.
crazy, crazy. So,
Yeah.
Well,
So
we'll
we'll all
see if
be
she
there.
remains anonymous at Q West
no,
because I'm gonna be very grateful to her.
well, I think people know now at this point. She's been on a few things like video, so you know.
Oh, okay.
Um, but no, that was crazy. We've been sitting on that information for what, like 6 months now.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
a
I mean, all
while.
that selling of my action
Yep.
figures and stuff, I had to do that to pay for the plane ticket to
Yep.
get down there, and so yeah, it's been a long time coming. A lot of effort
Mm.
put towards.
This will be the first time that you and I have seen each other since the initial like New Jersey trip when we recorded the first
Yeah, yeah,
Wannabees.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know you and
It's
Nick
gonna be amazing.
have seen each other since, but like yeah, I have not seen John like in person since.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
almost 2 years
so much kissing and
Mhm.
hugging is about to happen.
Oh,
since
the
I
tongue
have not
action is
seen
gonna be
you
crazy.
in person since the birth of the Wannabees.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy to think about. Everything we've gone through.
Yo, I
I've
know.
just been like a pen pal.
We've been sending like flat Stanleys to each
John's
other.
been in B prison.
Yeah. Stanley.
John's been in B prison, and we've been his pen pals,
Yeah, exactly.
sending him back and forth, encouraging news from the
Do you think they would let
outside
me have a
world.
microphone and if I like let's say I got arrested for something and do you think eventually I could earn the privilege to record from prison? Like I
Oh,
could do
definitely.
Wannabe?
There's got
Yeah.
to be a
Yeah,
way we can
yeah,
work something out.
Yeah, right? Like you guys will have to
yeah.
continue on for a little bit just to keep it going, but then like, we'll get the update from Justin from prison.
Yeah. Even if it's through a collect call, I mean, I'm sure we could
Exactly.
jack you in.
Oh,
That's
shit.
funny. Yeah, so little thing I'm gonna put a little shout out there because I got two new listeners actually.
Oh,
And we were doing fire alarms the other day, and the Encore technicians that came and serviced our fire alarm systems, they were I kind of was like, hey, yeah, I have a podcast, and these guys should listen, and they
Nuh-uh.
actually did. They actually listened, and I'd like to give them a shout out, guy.
Should we dedicate this
And if you
entire
want,
episode to him?
if it, all it takes is for a shout out on the Wannabees. We'll just like following.
To give it a try. Is that what we've come to? Is
Yeah,
that
Oh my
yeah,
god.
we
yeah, yeah.
we're
I'm gonna go
trickling
one.
down so much with new listenership that even one or two is worth a
God damn.
mention.
Wow.
I'm just gonna individually shout out every listener
Shout
that
out to Robert. Shout
Yeah,
out
Anna
to
B. Keep keep being real, Anna B. Keep keep sticking it out there.
That's so funny.
it's
Speaking
too
of
funny,
listeners,
too fucking funny.
we're about to pass 10,000 overall
Oh my
listens.
God, no way. Not Dr. D messaging me right now, too.
No way.
I just got a message from her.
That's perfect.
But
It's so weird the messages
yeah.
that I receive. I don't feel worthy.
Yeah,
You know,
neither
like
do
I
I.
don't think
like a
I don't
month
always
ago,
bother.
it was Johnny Law just out of the blue messaged me on Instagram. Are you guys coming to
Mm.
Q West? And I'm like, I didn't even know you knew my name, guy. Now you
Well, we met him. We met Johnny Law at the at
Fun
uh yeah.
Bearable. I've met him twice at Fun Bearable. I
Yeah.
met him at Q West last year.
Yeah.
We met him.
So a few times we've seen him. I've seen him at least twice at the one Fun Bearable in Q West last year. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think I've ever really like hung out or interacted with him. I'm always
yeah,
like he for some reason Johnny Law intimidates me for some reason. I don't know
yeah.
if it's like he's just too damn handsome. I'm like,
He's
what?
got the law on his side.
Yeah. He's like he's too smart, he's too handsome. There's nothing that I have in common with this guy.
He's Harvey Dent. That's what it is. He's just like
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
he's got the Riz factor too much.
Yeah.
Too much Riz, and he seems like, you know, I could it be that he was like an ugly duckling situation
Mm.
where he wasn't this handsome during
Mm.
school, and he had
Oh,
to
for
like
sure. Yeah. Nobody's that pretty all their life.
yeah,
I think
well,
he was.
you never know, but I'm saying, you got to get a personality if like the other like us all of us fucking poor schmucks before you become, gorgeous, and then you don't have to work as hard.
It's true. It's true. I mean,
Yeah, you know. But
if I could do Molly, like the dominatrix that we had on 69, if I could do her job, I would fucking 1000% would, guy.
dude, my feet would
Dude,
be all over that fucking
dude,
internet, guy.
it's
Fucking
like
all over.
she's like, oh, I just fucking got out of bed and made like $2,000 this morning. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you fucking for real? What? Send me those clients. Do they like bearded fat dudes, guys?
I will tell them whatever they want to
Whatever
tell,
they want.
whatever I'll butt shame
I'll do
them or
anything.
whatever the hell they wanted to think. They're
It's
gonna pay me
crazy.
$2,000, guy. I'll pretend to be a
Crazy.
woman.
Wow.
You
So
dirty man.
so Gula, how now that you've been at work for I don't know about a month or so, how's it been? What's the
I'm
updates?
exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Yep.
But I guess I I kind of thrive off of this stuff with my ADHD. Is
Yep.
like I don't like doing things until I have to. Like it's a motivator. So
Mm,
I've been thriving in this in hellscape of what I call my life
yeah.
for the last 3 weeks. I've been doing pretty good. Been fixing a shitload of things at work. Everything seems to be as I left it when I left, and now I got to fix it again. So yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Do you find yourself? I mean, you were out of commish for like a year. Do you find yourself like rusty at certain things? Like you got to kind of like that
No,
muscle memory
no,
kind of went away, or is it still there?
no. I've been doing this my entire life,
Yeah.
so yeah, it's like riding a bike. Just
Yeah.
hop on there and get it. But yeah, I got a new role there. I got a new role there. I am now in charge of like high voltage, the fire alarm systems, controllers, motors, and stuff like that, and generators too
Mm.
was added to my like job specs. So I kind of just do that stuff all day. Um, and like I said, it's not it's like riding a bike. I've been doing this my entire life, so it's tit work,
Do you
as
look
my wife
forward to
would
lunch
say.
break?
I don't really take lunch.
Wow.
I'm too busy right now because everything like what I put in place is kind of like fell apart. So like I'm trying to get it to the point where I was before, where it was pretty much on autopilot, and that's kind of what I'm doing right
Do
now.
you
And
eat throughout the day, or do you get like a ham sandwich while you're fixing something? Or
no,
no, really?
Gula
Okay,
Gula's
wow.
been
Hey, good
known
for
for
you.
the fasting, so it wouldn't surprise me at all to know that he
It's
only
true.
eats like once a day, if that.
I probably yeah, in the morning sometimes I'll get a Red Bull in the morning, guy, and fucking take a
that's
nap.
not
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
not
it's
the
substance, guy. You know,
eh.
me and
I
Jimmy
like
the Hand guy
something
is
warm.
fucking
I need a snack to keep me leveled out.
Mhm.
yeah. You need some kind of
I need
warmth,
like a
warm
handful of
food.
Cheez-Its to fucking make me feel whole.
Need some pop. I need some popcorn, guy. Some
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
popcorn from the fucking.
something,
Yeah.
popcorn, chicken, slice of pizza, something, anything,
Mm.
a hot dog.
Oh, dude, a hot dog would fuck so good right
Hmm.
now.
Yeah, from the fucking roller roll that you fucking you can make your
Justin's
own.
been grilling up all kinds of stuff
Yeah,
at work.
yeah.
Your
We have like
dog's
a
grilling up dogs and burgers.
yeah. In the back of the head shop, we have a fucking like basically like a George Foreman like panini press. I've been making hot dogs. I've been making cheeseburgers, guy. I've been making anything I could throw on that motherfucker, and that I could buy for like a reasonable rate at the store next door, guy. So I was just doing like frozen patties, guy, throwing them on some pre-made bacon. I'll throw that on just to warm it up, guy. Cheap little meal.
Mm,
I've been eating like Lunchables here or there, a lot of like leftovers, just trying to like conserve as much and squirrel away as much money as I can
sure.
for Q West. And honestly, you know what it is? It's the loss of wages that's gonna fucking kill me in the end. It's not the cost of Key West or anything. It's like the weak loss of pay that's gonna
Ah, yeah.
really fucking suck. Because Sensi doesn't offer any kind of vacation or sick time or anything like that. So
Fuck.
I'm just like,
You gotta get yourself some that, guy.
dude,
I got 5 weeks vacation when I as
I've
soon as I
been
got there.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotta
what
be
I'm using
honest,
the
guys,
vacation time.
and maybe you guys can kind of help me out with this. But I've been in a weird like I love Sensi. I love what I do. Sometimes, but it's just it's like yeah, it's just like I need like a grown up job. I need fucking benefits. Like I don't have any fucking insurance. I need sick days. I need
Yeah,
vacation.
man.
Like it's like insane. But I also on like the other hand, like I don't want to go to a job and like absolutely fucking hate it, guy. Like I just can't do it. I'm such like if I don't like what I do, it's like war going to work. Like it's awful. So it's kind of it's fucked. You know, I like if I leave Sensi, it's gonna be somewhere shitty that I'm gonna be miserable. But maybe I'll get some fucking bennies, or I could stay at Sensi and hope that I
What's
get
the kind of
benefits.
work that you could see yourself doing without hating it so much?
I don't know, man. I really don't know.
It's probably not moving furniture, but I mean, I don't hate
Yeah,
what I do, but
yeah,
no offense, I'm a semi-fit guy. Like, I
yeah.
don't mind picking up a heavy thing
No, I
sometimes.
don't
I know
either.
maybe that's not everybody's jib, but, maybe you could get into something like that. It's all about
Maybe.
like so for me, I was going to ask you this question. The hot dogs, is that your lunch break or is that like a mid shift? I'm going to run back and throw a weenie on the tiny grill.
I'm at to the mid shift. I'm because like I
Okay.
get
Yeah.
kind of a lunch break, right? But it's not like a solid. Like you get a half hour off the clock. It's kind of like
Right.
if it's slow, and I get 10 minutes to myself, and like somebody can cover the register. Like that's
Oh,
my
dog.
lunch break. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, for me, like moving furniture, it is what it is.
yeah,
But a lot of what I like about my job is the flexibility that comes
yeah,
with it. Like it's not like it's very by appointment. It's very like if there's a schedule and if we stick to
yeah,
it and I can work around it, I have a lot of freedom in those other times throughout the day. And I have a okay relationship with the management and whatnot. And so it's really what the other things that allow me. So if I do have moments like that where like I'm literally grilling dogs or
yeah.
I'm off doing this, there's like times where I got to like pack up a figure and take it off and ship it out. Like I do that literally while I'm working. It's like and then the work itself isn't so bad. So that's really what I
Yeah.
find is the epitome of like if you're going to have a shit job, you got to make it somewhat work for you on every angle that
Yeah.
you can. So like maybe Sensi does that in some ways, but maybe there's something out there that you can work even more because you know capitalism is what it is. It's never going to stop and it's
No.
never going to let up on you. So I say if you can get the upper hand on it and
Yeah.
fucking uh
Yeah, but what are you
boss
gonna?
makes a dollar, I make a dime. That's why I shit on company time. If you can apply that to
Yeah.
every hour of your day, you're winning, my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what's the alternative? He's like, I'm selling rocks, and then all of a sudden, well, now I'm selling pizza. I don't see this like
Well, I'm not saying
working.
pizza's his thing. I'm just saying he's got to find he's got to find that
Yeah.
medium behind like the task at hand is
Well,
something that I
he
don't
hated the
mind
gas
doing.
station. He
Yeah.
hated the
What?
fucking
Yeah.
gas
Wanted to kill
station. He
myself there.
No,
Yep.
don't recommend that
wanted to
again.
kill himself from day one, so we're
Hmm.
not going back to that.
Nope.
Uh, you know, there's this, Farmington, I'm not saying it's small, but it's not
It's not
like
huge.
this
It's not big. Yeah.
bustling fucking city or where you could like there's so many opportunities. Uh, you know,
You
um,
know, and like
but
like part of me does wish like I do miss the weed business, like the working like trimming weed and stuff. Like I love doing that, but again, like no benefits, no time off, no sick
Yeah.
pay, no fucking none of that, you know? And most of
You know
that
what
is
you
like
need to do is
contractor
did you
work.
get that
find
stuff when you worked at the school?
It was available to me if I worked like a certain amount of hours a month, or so you had to meet a certain criteria, then you would be eligible for like benefits and shit like that. Like for
Yeah,
instance, like Harley does get like sick pay and vacation pay because it's like a corporate gig. But then there's a
yeah,
part of me that like hates working for the man. Like I just
yeah,
can't abide by arbitrary rules. I buck. I get
yeah.
I get antsy. I get rebellious. I get argumentative. And it's a character flaw of mine, but it really is like for instance, when I worked at the gas station, they had a very very strict dress code. And one of the dress codes was you're not allowed to wear a hat unless it's a company hat. Like it had to have the fucking logo on it. I
Hmm.
I just straight up never wore it, and I wore my normal hat. And nobody said a fucking word to me. Like I just won't do shit. That if I don't like it,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just won't do it. You just go fuck yourself. Like,
Well, here's the thing, man. As much as you hate that authority and you hate that
yeah,
kind
I
of,
hate it.
that's honestly the exact thing that you need to launch yourself into. Like, kind of like what I was just saying is like finding a job that kind of sucks, but you're like, it is what it is. I won't mind doing it. But like, you almost need to take like a Jimmy the Hair Guy approach, right? Like, I'm sure he's not the most passionate about working for the postal system, but
Yeah,
what he did is you got to be able to here's what you got to be willing to do a shit job long enough that you know that you can surpass so that you can get with like a right amount of good work ethic and charisma, you can like basically trick your way into a management position. And if you
yeah,
do it in the right way, you'll be setting yourself up to do exactly what I was talking about, like giving yourself that cushion. Because when you're the boss, you have less people above you to worry about. Sure, that like responsibility it gets a little bit harsher, but like if you can keep everything, like you get a good crew, you keep everything
Yeah.
even keeled, you get to be the Michael Scott. Like every boss I've ever had has been a fucking moron that's just been put in a goddamn position
Yeah.
and paid a lot of money to like babysit a bunch of people. So if you can nail that position, and I've been in that position before, it's awesome.
I just don't know
Like
if
you really
that's
do get to shut your brain down a little bit because it really doesn't require that much when everybody like in the base area is doing their job.
yeah.
And you can just
Just
be a
think of it,
good person
Justin.
to work for.
You too you could do Q&As during work days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could
Yeah,
find
exactly.
that
Yeah.
job,
Yeah,
and then you could do Q&As on YouTube.
Yeah.
You could for the wannabes. You can.
yeah.
I think I'll
Think
just
about it though.
I don't know. I just maybe. I
Yeah, it
don't
You
know.
sounds
got to
like
take
to
life
me.
and grab it by the balls. To be a good person and you're like a good fun person in your own free time, you're gonna have to sacrifice and be the other side of that coin and be a
Yeah.
monotonous, boring guy and do a shitty, boring job as hard
Yeah.
as you can. I mean,
My job right now, like my job is to be a fun guy. Pretty much, like I have to be very bubbly. I have to joke. I have to like I have to
mhm.
kind of be a showman a little bit, right? Like I have to a little bit of improv. It's a little bit of acting, like which I kind of like. I'm not even kidding. Like you have to be a different person sometimes depending on the
Yeah.
conversation. Like if I want to sell a vape, right? I have two options. One is the truth, and I could just be like, I don't vape. I don't know what you want. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna stand here and awkwardly wait for you to fucking tell me what you want. Or number two, I could be the fucking vape guru, and I've tried all of these vapes, and this one's my favorite, and that one's my favorite, and this one tastes like this, and that one. It's
The
just
first guy comes in and you're like, blue raspberry's my favorite, and they're like, oh really? Here's some blue raspberry, and then fucking as soon as he walks out the door, Justin's like, next person's over, the orange peel guy. That shit's the fucking
dude, you
bomb.
got to get the
Diggity
orange
dog.
slush. That one's my favorite. It's a little bit of the citrus, a little bit. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like those orange popsicles, like you get like at the swimming pool. You just tell them a story. That's all it is, and that's like what I like.
But you might as well be putting that kind of effort into like something that's going to have a real amount of payoff instead of doing this like jesterly dance and
Yeah.
doing that every single day and just being the guy behind the counter.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy. You're well oriented. I mean, you lead the Wannabees sometimes. You know how to be a forward thinker and you have an image and you can go forward with it. So you just
Yeah.
apply all that to being semi-bossy in a job that is probably a monkey could understand, and then you just
Yeah.
go with it. I
Yeah.
mean, think about where you are now. There's a story that I know we all want you to tell, but like you really shouldn't be on the front lines anymore with these fucking crackheads and all the people.
I'm getting too old to deal with these fucking
Yeah.
crackheads.
But you recently had to go up against one
Speaking of
physically, even.
that, speaking of
God. Yeah.
Justin, we've been waiting
We gotta
fucking
hear
2
this
weeks.
story.
We've been waiting 2 fucking weeks for this story. So now,
I know. When I sent you
Without
when I
further
told you
ado.
guys, I told you guys what happened, like basically like the title of the story, and all I got was "save it for the pod." I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
yeah, yeah. Well, I didn't think we were gonna. John was gonna go get gonorrhea and be in the hospital and shit.
I got into a physical altercation at my job. So okay, I wouldn't even say that it's definitely not all me. I was kind of the Robin in that situation. So it's me, it's my coworker Jose, it's my coworker Izzy, right? It's the three of us. We're working. This guy comes in, long, scraggly, kind of red brown hair, this like long red neck beard, like he looked like a gnome, really.
Dashing.
So this scrawny little 23-year-old scrappy looking kid comes in, right? And he goes up to Jose and he says, are you guys hiring? And we get this daily. We get this every single day. And what we say to people is we always accept resumes. If you drop off a resume, we'll give it to the boss, whether or not we're fucking hiring or not. And does it make to the boss? Maybe. It goes on the fucking pile. I don't know if he ever looks at it, but it goes into a fucking pile. So we tell that to the kid, and he's like, "Well, do you have a piece of paper?"
Is he gonna write up his resume right there?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay. And like we give him the paper and the pen to kind of appease him, right? Like we're the showman. I'm just trying to go through the fucking motions to get you out of the store. Like, whatever you want, buddy. Yeah, of course we're hiring. We'll take your fucking handwritten resume. Sure. Whatever you want. He spends like 10 minutes writing this fucking resume, right? Like he's over there for a while writing. Okay, like I really thought he was writing a resume. So anyway, we kind of help a few customers in between. This guy comes up to me and Izzy, who hadn't at this point, we have not had an interaction with him. And I only kind of knew what was happening from eavesdropping, you know. So I kind of played dumb, and he comes up and he goes, "Who do I give this to?" And I'm like, "What is it?" And he goes, "It's my resume." And I take it, and it literally says his name, a phone number, and in-home hospice. That's it. That's all it says. And I look at it, and it's like this awful chicken scratch penmanship. Like you can barely read it, you know? And I'm like looking at it, and I say, I'm like, what is this? He goes, "It's my resume." And I look at it again. I go, "Who is this?" And he goes, "That's me." I'm like, "Oh, is this like do we normally have to have a reference? Yeah, we got to have some work, you know, history. You know, where'd you go to high school? Like all that shit." And he's like, "Well, that's it right there." Like he's getting kind of argumentative with me. I'm like, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, like Izzy kind of steps in and says something like, "Well, like the college has free printing. They have like a computer lab that's free to the public. You could go there. You could type up a resume and print it." And he kind of throws the paper at her. He kind of like, "That what further information do you require?" And she goes, "Okay, we're not gonna do this with you, man. Like we've been nice. You're just being, you know, you're just being rude. You know, this is getting ridiculous," is what she said.
Oh boy.
And he
set him off.
Oh, dude.
He all right then and there. He was like Looney Tunes guy.
I'm just saying, like, what I was said earlier. You got to go through the motions. You got to put on a fucking show. You got to lie, and you just got to get through you got to say whatever the fuck is gonna appease these motherfuckers. Okay, that did not appease him. Okay,
no, 'cause she did. She was like, "I'm not having this."
Right.
And basically fucking called him out on his bullshit.
Right. She told the truth. All right.
He told the truth, and he did not
like
fucking like it.
So
at all.
He looks at her and just screams, "Go kill yourself!" Like screams it at her.
Oh God.
Know? And we're like, "Okay, buddy, you can get the fuck out of here." Like at this point, I'm like, "Just get the fuck out of here, dude. Like you're done. We're done talking to you. You know, just get the fuck out." Is what I'm kind of hollering and swearing and shit at him, and you know, get kind of like, you know, just letting them know, like you can't fucking act like that here, you know. And this is not the first time I've had to do anything similar to this. And he kind of like, he throws up his hands and he starts walking out the door. And me and Izzy are like just dumbfounded about how quickly this escalated. But anyway, the guy leaves.
Surprising activity out of the guy with the chin strap. But okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's surprising activity for somebody who's looking for a job.
That's what I was just gonna say. Did he turn around and be like, "So did he get the job, guy?" That would have been fucking so fucking funny, guy. If he was just like nonchalant after all that interaction, he was like, "So did I get
pass the audition?"
He comes back with a different accent.
He comes back in with a different piece of paper, guy. Yeah. New name, same state credentials. And he's like, "Oh, governor, I would like a job." Kind of.
And we just start like clapping and applauding. Wow, you did so good. So all right. So anyway, he leaves, right, and we kind of think that that's the end of it. Izzy takes the piece of paper that he gives us, and she's kind of like, "What the fuck?" Like we're kind of just we brushed it off. You know what I mean? We figured that he left, and at that moment, right, Molly, our friend Molly, episode 69, she was in the store, right? So I'm trying to help Molly at the register. She's getting some fucking bullshit. So I get her bullshit. I bring it up to the fucking register, and like as I'm kind of cashing her out, the guy like opens the door, speed walks right back, like right towards Izzy guy, and I'm following, and I'm like, dude, get the fuck out, like what the fuck. And before I knew anything, the guy was just like, I want that piece of paper back. And she's like, no, I'm not going to give you this piece. I'm not going to give you this piece of paper back. I'm going to call the police.
I need that. That's my resume, guys.
Yeah. He goes, I want that piece of paper back. He said, I'm going to call the police and let them know that you're a terror in this town or something like that, is what she said to him. And after she said that to him, the guy lunges over the counter at her. Like,
oh Jesus!
Just arms extended, lunges at her. Now,
Yellow Jacket style, just like
yeah, exactly. Now let me back this up a little bit. When the guy said, kill yourself and all that, my other coworker Jose, he heard that from the back of the store. So when he heard that, he kind of came up front, and the whole interaction happens. He left. He comes back. He lunges at Izzy. When he lunges at Izzy, he basically lunged into Jose's arm. Like
open arms.
Jose was right there and went straight for the throat. Guy straight for the throat. And Jose and this guy start like tussling. Jose kind of like pushes him down over some boxes. At this point, I run from the register over to Jose and this dude, and Jose's getting him in a headlock. And me and Jose throw this guy to the ground. Basically, Jose's got him in the headlock. I'm literally on top of him. Like I've got my knee in his spine, and I'm like holding down I got my hands on his shoulders. Jose's got him in a headlock. We like basically just tackle this motherfucker.
You're like, you got 6 minutes.
This dude. They come in. The police come in. How does this dude die? I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, so to Jose's credit, because it was kind of going towards that point where the guy was kind of like about to fade
there.
Yeah, like he was like there's a photo that Molly took while this was all happening of me and Jose on top of this guy, and Jose with the headlock, and there's this giant bulging vein coming out of this guy's head, dude. It's the craziest photo I've ever seen in my life.
You gotta like chat GPT like a WWE referee on the side, like 1, 2, 3.
So to Jose's credit, when told to let up, he let up totally, and the guy, he submitted, and we called the cops, and the cops showed up in 3 minutes, but we had to be on this guy for like the whole 3 minutes, right? So Jose kind of lets up on the chokehold, and I'm literally I may as well just be sitting on this dude at this point. He's got a 300-pound big dude just sitting on his back, just waiting for the cops to show up, Cops show up, they arrest him, they take him away. They double handcuff him, which was crazy. I've never seen that. They basically hogtied him and took him away. And
we ain't met. We know what you've already done, guy. They're not messing around, dude. They probably picked his ass up, opened the door, and threw his ass in the back seat, guy, like it was no
paddy wagon.
Exactly.
Like,
so we had to talk to the police, fill out the witness forms. We had to get the security footage, which I have, and I can send it to you guys. But dude, it was crazy. And then afterwards, there's a beautiful little pin note in this. Afterwards, throughout the day, we kind of tell a few select customers kind of what happened, right? Because obviously everybody's like, why were the cops at fucking Sensi side? Like, what's going on? We literally got phone calls of like, hey, yo, I saw that there was fucking pigs at the store. Like, is the coast clear? Like, can I come
A
into
slow
the...
day in Farmington.
I
Exactly.
need my I need a vape,
I need a
guys.
vape. I need my fucking nitrous tanks, guy. Like, I can't have the fucking cops around. So, yeah, so everybody knew the cops were there. So when people were asking, we kind of gave them the story that I just told you. And we were telling this one lady, and she goes, oh, well, I work for the jail, and I just left. She says, I guess she was like a caseworker. She's like, I had the longest week. Just fucking asshole after asshole after asshole after asshole. Try to help these people. She's like, and this was like on a Friday. She's like, it's my Friday. And
Give me 2 strawberry vapes.
she goes, the intake just came in, and there was this kid who was just a blubbering mess, just like hyperventilating, crying, just like throwing himself on the ground, throwing himself on the wall, just being a fucking maniac, just bawling. She said, I don't want to fucking deal with this. If he's here by Monday, I'll help him, but I'm going the fuck home.
Fucking
Yeah, that was the kid. But it was
obviously
so funny.
there's more there.
Yeah, there was something.
Just what was going on.
We have his mugshot.
That was the camel. That was the straw on the camel's back at that point. Soon as she was like, fucking, she challenged him. That was the end of that one.
And that's the scary part, man. Right? Like sometimes in situations like that, like you wanna challenge them, right? But it's not worth it. You gotta go through the fucking motions. You gotta go through the motions of being of appeasing these fucking people. Like no matter how insane it is.
Your first mistake was asking him what the hell this was. As soon as she handed you the piece of paper, you should have been like, all right, dude, thanks. I'll give it to my boss. Moved on, guy. Threw that right in the garbage, guy. All that wouldn't even fucking happen.
I 1000% agree.
So what are you going to do next time somebody comes in with a handwritten
I'm going to lie straight to their fucking face and say, the boss is going to call you this weekend. Dude, you can start Monday.
Your interview's on the way, guy. Fucking on the way.
How funny would it have been?
I think you're a nice guy, so I'm going to hire you right on the spot.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
How funny would it have been if that lady that worked for the jail, she was like, yeah, he was just crazy and thrashing and crying about, and then he just randomly was like, are you guys hiring?
Oh, God. But that's the problem. Like you can't just tell people like, hey, man, like, this isn't how a resume works. You have to, you can't try to help them, right? You can't.
No.
You can't help them. You just have to lie and pretend and.
Nope.
I'm here to sell vapes. I'm not here to tell you that you're doing life the wrong way.
Exactly. Oh, that's a good fucking way of looking at it. I'm here to sell vapes. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a caseworker. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life.
I'm not even Dear Abby.
Yeah, exactly.
Take these words of wisdom from Dula. Fucking no good deed goes unpunished, motherfucker.
So
I can guarantee you. No good deed. You were just trying to help that dude out, and he was lost and he had no clue what was going on. The first thing I would have did was like, this is beautiful, guy. I'm going to put this up on the wall, guy. Yep. Thank you very much. And my boss is you'll be hearing from my boss. That's the first thing I would have said out of my mouth.
Yep.
You are the greatest, guy.
I should have that's what I should have done. And that's what I'll do in the future.
Even
fake Justin's coming out.
Was like, when you were asking what it was, right? Yeah. As soon as you knew it was his resume, you should have been like, all right, I'll give it to the owner. Okay, yeah, I see that now.
I think I did. I think I did try to give him like the normal rigmarole kind of bullshit, but it wasn't good enough for him. And then Izzy kind of stepped in and said, like, the fucking library's got free printing and this and that. Like, I think I did try to give him the normal, like, yeah, like, I'll give this to my boss. He'll contact you if he's interested. Like, the normal bullshit that we say to people. But like, I don't think there's. I honestly don't know if there's anything that I could have said to this dude to appease him. I think I like you said. I think it was the straw that broke the camel's back. I
Oh, there
also
was
think
definitely
like,
something out there, guy. Like he lost his job or something like
well,
that, and he's been down and out like for a
yeah,
couple of weeks, guy. That's like that was the end of it, guy. That was the end of the rope.
instantly, like for me, I'm like, I started having some compassion, right? Like, okay, his only reference was like in-home hospice, which tells me that he just lost somebody very close to him, whether it be a parent, a grandparent,
Yeah,
whoever.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that alone could fuck somebody up, especially if they don't have the tools and the resources to kind of cope with that kind of thing. So like this is his first time probably trying to do anything like that. And he's frustrated, he's mad, he doesn't I don't know. He could have. I have no idea, but like I did start really. I mean, I could have just been like, this guy's a fucking lunatic, a fucking crumb. He's a fucking termite, this and that. But I did have like some like empathy for the guy. I'm like,
And there's your problem. Therein lies your problem, right there,
someday like
guy.
that could be me someday.
He's just trying to get a job and he got arrested.
That is some
What a
sloppy
nightmare.
Joe motherfucking shit right there, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it is.
you can't be doing, you can't do that in normal
I know.
society.
You can't.
You can't lunge at people.
Nope.
You can't start fucking demanding
Nope.
things like that. Doesn't work in
And
this
he found
world.
out. He fucked around, and he found out, bro.
Exactly, guy. You just don't do that stuff, and you know.
We printed out his mugshot and hung it in the store. And
Oh yeah.
it just says banished, kick rocks, loser.
Oh, that's even worse, guy. He's gonna come in and
That's
fucking.
what,
From the Google.
well, he has a no trespassing thing, and the boss thought it would be funny to put it up, and he's not allowed in the store
Oh,
anyway, so
yeah.
it's like whatever.
Yeah, and your boss is your boss. Does your boss work in the store
Yeah,
like
yeah,
all the time?
yeah, he does, but you know, people don't treat him like they treat us. You know what I mean? Like obviously, so it's
Right.
different. It's different. You
Was
know?
your boss there when he came in to
Yeah,
interview?
he did. Yeah, but he was so my boss owns a couple apartments that are like right above the store, and he was in one of those apartments when it happened. But
Yeah.
when we kind of that then and this is the other thing that I'm kind of like trying to like deal with, right? Like something like that happens and like the owner and the boss doesn't really give a fuck, right? Like he just doesn't really care, you know? Like crazy things have happened in that store and he just doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, whatever you got to do to get the sale. They may be crazy, but fuck it. They spent $100. $100 is $100. You know, like fuck it. Who cares if
20
they?
bucks, 20 bucks.
Who cares if they're gonna follow you home? You're like, whatever. You know, it's just like that's another thing that I'm like, God, it's so fucking weird. Like, that's not normal. Like,
Yeah, that's another thing. Like that's a small town. Yeah, that fucking kid's. You're gonna see that kid on like
yeah,
around. It's gonna be like, you know, and him being that mentally unstable is
yeah,
probably not the greatest in the world.
yeah. So we got some lunatics that we deal with, like, and that was like the first time things ever got like physical, but like. Shit, I've gotten in my fair share of fucking screaming matches at that job. You know what I mean? Just because customers are just, you know, they expect. Dudes, okay, so literally yesterday, some guy came in. We sell like these big bottles of perfume. He came in with a bottle of perfume. Half of it was gone, right? And he comes in pissed off.
This tastes like shit.
Yeah. He comes in pissed off and he's like, my wife has been using this perfume for fucking 20 years and this and that. There's no smell. I think they forgot to put the perfume in the oil. There's no smell. And I'm like, what do you? I'm like, and like I took the bottle, I unscrewed it, I sniffed it. Instant fucking headache from the smell, dude. It was like such a pungent perfume smell. It was the most disgusting, revolting smell I've ever. I'm like
prank war. Gotcha.
I thought he was fucking with me. I'm like, I don't
Are
know.
you fucking with me right now, guy?
I had like a reaction. I was like, oof. I'm like, I don't know like that just gave me a headache, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like, and you used half of it. You just used half of it, and you want a full refund. Are you fucking stupid? You can't like eat. You can't buy groceries, eat half of it, and then return it a week later because it's expired. Like, it's so. People are so fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah, but you can eat while you're in the store and then not pay for it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Eat a couple grapes.
Figured it out. He should have just took his wife into the store and sprayed her down every day.
Yeah.
Every morning before work, she goes in and uses the tester. Yeah, so that's
what does it matter to you though, Justin? Right?
It doesn't.
Like, you brought it in.
It doesn't matter to me at all.
Are you gonna give him a refund?
No.
There you go.
We can't. I can't. I literally can't. So now I'm like fucking arguing with this guy, trying to be nice and also trying to lie to him at the same time. It's a fucking hell of a balance. Anybody out there listening who works in customer service, my fucking hat goes off to you, man. Fucking people suck. God,
yeah.
Damn.
Definitely.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just go off on a rant. Sorry about that, guys.
No, that's good. Do either of you guys ever have any reoccurring dreams or nightmares, I guess?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Yeah. When I was a kid during the summer, I always used to have this like, oh shit, we're back in school guy dream before you went back to school. Oh
Yeah,
man, you're you're walking through the halls and shit in your dream guy, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't prepare for nothing. Your stomach's all fucked up. You wake up and you're like, oh shit, it's still summer.
I didn't do my homework.
I didn't do my homework, son of a bitch.
Where's my pants? Yeah, lots of those dreams. Yeah, specifically, that's a very good call. Specifically during the summer, those dreams would fucking ruin my fucking morning. And then I'd wake up like,
it'll be the middle of June. It'll be the middle of June, and like you just got off of just got off of school, and you have one of those fucking dreams. Fuck your whole summer up, guy.
I had this one reoccurring dream that like there was this. It was in my hometown of Randolph, Vermont. And I mean, I don't usually dream, but when I was a kid, I had this dream over and over and over. Under this bridge, in real life, it's a raging river. But in my dream, under this specific bridge was this like cave. And in that cave was like this bear. And for some reason, I was so drawn to the cave, but I was like terrified to go inside. And like I had like an irrational, well, I wouldn't even say it's irrational, but I just had like a big fear of bears as a kid probably because of that dream. But like, yeah, it just, I don't know.
Because they're bears?
For months, dude, it seemed like my subconscious was trying to get me to go into that cave. And it just, for some reason, then it just never happened again. I don't know. It was weird.
You gotta face your fears, man.
Maybe. What about you, John?
I've had quite a few reoccurring dreams throughout my life. Very often. So when we moved back from Arizona, ever since I've had a reoccurring dream that I'm just like, just kidding. And I just pack up and I go back to Arizona and I try my back in the house that I lived in. I'm like, oh my God, it still works. And I open up and I go in, and then like I'm living there for like months and months and months. And the person who owns the house comes and finds it, and they're just like, hey, what are you doing? And I'm just like, we're not fucking leaving.
Like you're squatters?
Like that's like the whole dream where like we always get caught, and I always just like go complete crackhead where I'm like, no.
John the squatter.
John the squatter. I got squatters' rights, guy. Fuck you.
That's awesome.
And then when I was a kid, so that I have like a really bad reoccurring one, then I have a good one. One that it's kind of funny that I've been having. I actually think I had it a couple nights ago. And it's I have a lot of reoccurring dreams where I'm on the cruise. But over time, I'm coming to find that one of my biggest regrets, I might have mentioned this before, one of my biggest regrets about the cruise is not taking full advantage of the free food they had available.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, I did, but also like thinking about how hungry I've been in the time since I've been on that cruise and
You're like,
times where I just wish I
fuck.
could just stuff my
John's
face.
just
Like
Yeah.
just the
dreaming of
idea
fucking
of
buffets,
walking
guys.
into a buffet, yeah,
Yeah.
or
Just
just a restaurant
buffet.
and just
Yeah.
ordering endlessly and getting whatever you want. It's just such a,
Mm.
yeah, it's a, I don't know what that says about me, but that it's one of those dreams where like if I get in the dream and I realize I'm back on the boat, I beeline it for the for the fucking buffet and just start shoving food down my throat.
But that buffet food really wasn't that good, though. Was it
Some
just
of it,
because?
no, but also some of it was just good enough and free. I
Yeah,
John,
mean,
it was free.
obviously
Yeah.
John was
paid
the
for all of it, but in my head, I was just like, it's. I don't have to do anything. I can just have as much as I want.
John is like quantity over quality guy. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck guy.
absolutely. Absolutely. They had these like steak bites where they had like these big cuts of steak that they would just fillet into these just tiny little strips.
Yeah.
And you would go up and they'd ask you how much you want and they'd throw it on your plate. I remember specifically I did that and then I got a couple slices of like a cheese pizza they had just pulled out of an oven and I put the steak on the cheese pizza and it might have been I was also drunk. Might have been one of the greatest things I've ever eaten. And then I went and saw a live comedy show and it was just such a dopamine rush that
Mhm.
like when I'm alone in my bed and off in Sandmanville slumber, that's what I'm thinking about. Is
Mm.
like juicy steak
Mm.
and pizza and just having a great time.
I
I think
do.
that's kind of what I'm looking forward to at Key West
Yeah.
is getting drunk and just stuffing my face with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for that. And honestly, I love comedy shows. I love comedy
Yeah, yeah,
shows.
yeah, yeah.
Um.
I want to laugh and be fat.
Yeah. 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 I want to just laugh and have a good time and hopefully by the time we get there, I won't feel so subconscious about my laugh, or at least I'll be drunk enough I'll forget about it.
Yeah, I'll be laughing with you. It'll
But
be great.
no, that would be a fun career path. Would be comedy, right? Like that would be fun, but that doesn't have any benefits either. That's just you just make money and you have to.
Not until you're like
Yeah,
Eddie Murphy, Louis
yeah.
C.K., people
That'll
like
never
that.
happen. That'll-
Yeah, you got years to go.
yeah. I don't know.
Better start now.
Yeah. Well, like I would love like as a kid, like I would dream about being somebody like Adam Sandler, right? Like Adam Sandler was a huge inspiration. I think just because he just had a group of friends that he just did fun things with. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
that's what I want to do, man. And that's what Wannabeez is. And I'm doing it. I'm just not paying the bills with it. I'm doing it though. So that's fun. Got to put the dues in.
Gotta put the dues in. Maybe if we make it to 100th episode, maybe
Maybe I'll make
something will
$1.
happen. Probably not. Probably not.
Oh, another reoccurring dream I used to have as a kid all the time, and it kind of stopped happening when I moved out of my childhood home. But it was always like I was a big like neighborhood kid. Like there was always kids in the neighborhood, and you would always see me around on my bike or running around covered in dirt. Like I was always out of the house.
Yeah.
And so I would always have this dream where like I was out in the neighborhood running around. Maybe I was on my bike. Kids everywhere from blocks all around. Everybody knew each other. They knew the spots. Everybody would show up. So it was like a big group of kids. And then all of a sudden, like one of them would point out in the opposite direction that there's like an adult like figure, shadowy and scary with big eyes, like up on a hill. And then everybody would like just scatter like bugs, screaming and running. And then without fail, every time like the shadowy figure would start like darting at us past all the other kids right at me. And it's so crazy because like the geography is what your brain makes up. So
Yeah.
it's just like it's the exact neighborhood that I know. and in pure daylight too. It's not even like it's scary. Like it's like blue sky, yellow sun, green grass. It's gorgeous. It's a regular summer day, but I'm being chased down by this like fucking shadowy, slender like figure, and then he catches up to me, throws me down into the grass, and then like from
Has
the
his way with
back,
you?
all I can really could hear is like he's raping me. It's just for the rest of the dream,
God, guy.
just brutally raping me, and then I wake up. So I had that dream for years and years and years as a kid.
Oh my God. Holy
It
I've never
always
had the
played
I've never
out
had a rape
exactly
dream,
like
but
that.
have you ever had the dream where you were running but you couldn't run fast enough? I've had that dream where you fucking you like you're in slow motion, but everybody like the person chasing you is like fast and shit.
I've
I've had
had kind of the opposite dream where I can run like super fast, you know? Yeah, like
just
the
as like
Flash. I
he's
used
a
I've
to,
had both.
flash guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate those when you go to punch and then
yeah.
your fist just kind of like folds in and just deflates and you're like, nah, and your punches aren't as, those ones are especially bad when you're being chased by a rapey shadow creature.
By Ron.
Well, it's always like clowns or something like that.
Yeah.
It's always something that's like, what's the most horrific thing my brain can conjure up? And then suddenly, like, I have the
It's on
hitting
top of you.
capacity of a mouse.
Oh my God.
All because I seen a clown on a fucking like my way home, just looking like out of the corner of your eye, you see a clown figurine and something, and you don't even think about it, and then all of a sudden you're fucking dreaming, you're running from clowns and shit. What the fuck? And then you're trying to make sense of it, and it just doesn't make sense.
Is it
Yeah.
is it true that that you can only dream of faces that you've seen like that day or recently?
Yeah, that's actually so I got facts about dreams queued up for you guys because
Ooh,
I,
yes.
I want to do my part. So it says that I'll just start reading it. It says everybody dreams multiple times a night, spending about 6 years of their life doing so. Yet 95% of those dreams have been forgotten upon wakening. Dreams occur primarily in the cycle of sleep when the brain is highly active, sometimes more so than when awake, and the body is paralyzed to prevent them from acting them out. So it says yes, you only see known faces. Your brain doesn't invent faces. It features people you've seen before, even if you don't recognize them. It says not everybody dreams in color. Only about 12% of people dream in black and white. That's kind of fucked up.
That's kind of weird,
Uh,
dude.
yeah, I can't
Wow.
imagine like all my dreams are noir.
Did you guys ever like sleepwalk or like wake up and you're standing up in bed or something like that?
I don't think I've
That's
ever
what I
slept
remember.
walk, but I've definitely maybe I guess you could say I have. I don't remember sleepwalking or
Mm.
being told I've slept walk, but I've definitely notably like fell asleep in one spot and woke up in another, even past the point where I'm a child or like somebody definitely didn't carry me into this room.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking 20-year-old man.
I used to when I first got with Harley, I had a wicked problem with sleepwalking and sleep talking. Yeah. Not at the same time, but like I would literally stand up on the bed and walk on the bed.
That's
Just like
fucking
walk
weird.
and back and forth.
That's weird.
Or like I would be like mumbling in my sleep and Harley would be like, what are you talking about? And like she'd kind of like jostle me like half awake and I would just be like in mid sentence and I would just start talking to her about whatever the fuck. I don't even like and like one time she said I was just like talking about squirrels or something. I have no idea. I don't remember any of it. But yeah, I used to.
Be cool. Be
Right
cool.
before I fall asleep. Usually when I fall asleep, my fucking leg kicks, guy. I'll catch myself going fucking thing and my leg will fucking like jerk back and
Mm.
forth. But
Well, you got to have that fucking Big Bang Theory. If you don't got that Big
Yeah.
Bang Theory, then
you gotta have that Big Bang
oh
Theory
my
on, guy.
God, John.
That's it.
Before we end, this is the funniest fucking thing. So Gula came over to do buttons, right?
hmm
after doing buttons, it's like 3:00 in the morning, right? And like we picked up, we did the thing, and I'm getting Gulo all set for bed and shit. I'm like, do you
He's tucking me in.
I'm literally like tucking him in, right? Like I'm like, do you
Tucking
want
me
like
in.
anything on the TV? Like, and he goes, yeah, I gotta fucking have something. And as I don't even know why I asked, because as I was asking, I was putting on Big Bang Theory for him.
Thank you very much. It was awesome.
I knew it, guy.
Awesome.
I knew it.
You just hand him a bottle of JMO orange with a nipple on it. He's like, there
Yeah.
you go.
Well, I'd look over at Gula and he didn't even say anything. He just big old smiled and he just shook his head yes. He went right to sleep. It was the funniest
Boom,
thing
done.
ever.
I just picture him and Chopper in matching pajamas, like under a blanket.
I'm
Like a
I'm
retainer.
the little spoon. I'm the little spoon. Chopper's the big spoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, a mouth guard. You know, the ones that goes all the way around your head.
Yeah. Both him and
That's too
Chopper have the
funny.
sleep app machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was born of this.
Wow, we're
All right.
is this like the wow, this is like one of the last episodes before we're in Key West. That's crazy. This is the 30th and then the 6th.
One of, or it is.
This not this one, but the next one is the last one before we're in Key West.
Okay, well, that one's gonna either be a really fucking awesome episode, or it's gonna be.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. I think we have a
really boy. Oh yeah, we do have something.
we
in
have a
mind, don't we?
guest. Should we tease him? This is a big get. This is a huge get.
It's a get.
It's a get,
And
guys.
yeah,
It's a
Nobody
get,
else,
guy.
no one has ever had this guest ever.
that's true. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
This is a fucking Wannabeez exclusive.
it's the get, and then it's the gets get. So it's
Yeah.
like it's two gets, but
All right, so you know what we'll do? We'll do the sign off, and then I'll say who the guest is, and then it'll just be done.
okay, that sounds good.
All right, be
That
cool.
sounds good. Shut the fuck up.
Buzz, motherfuckers.
It's Mrs. Curator. Does Curator do dishes? Find out next week.
If you ever wanted to know what it was like to live with a curator,
Find out
tune
next week.
in to next week's.
Same B time, same B channel.